Hello, everyone. So, welcome back to our channel. We are jumping into the October market, the October real estate market, and talking to you guys about the stats. We are now in November. The election has just happened. Importantly, we're going to talk about what the stats of October look like and possibly what the new results of the election could do in regards to our market and the stats that we are looking at so forth today. And today, as usual, talking about the stats, we have Miss Leslie Huntington with us. So jumping now into our October stats, and I always like to go over these stats with Leslie because you guys get to be able to hear from both of us. We have, with Leslie being more than 20 plus years in the business, and then myself being in the business for 17 years, you get both of us really giving our insights in regards to these stats and what is happening. So Les, take us through. I will try to be your background person and do a little bit of marks on the things as you take us through, and let me know wherever you need to lead us. But for right now, we'll start with these October stats.
Okay. October was a good month. We started out with a number of units sold in October were 1,918 units sold. That is up 7.1% from September and up almost 13% at 12.9 from October of 2023. So with that being said, we also took 2,867 new listings. Right now, we're only talking about single family. We're not talking about condos or townhouses.
Yeah, so not those properties that are attached to another unit, and not, of course, the condos. These are freestanding buildings, single family homes that we're discussing in that sense. Yeah.
Correct. So that figure is up 1.3% from September. So steady goes, the market. However, up almost 23% from the prior October of 2023.
So last year, October 2023, compared to what we're doing now, we're almost 23% higher in regards to new listings that are coming on. So it's a strange thing because we hear in the market, so many people are stating, well, the inventory is so low, the inventory is so low, the inventory is so low. And it's true, it is low. But again, these stats are telling us 23% higher than last year.
Well, too, if you take a look at the effective months of availability of inventory, that's now at 3 months. For about 4 months in a row, it was right at like 1 month of inventory. Historically, since I've been in the business, and my mentors taught me that 3 to 4% of availability is a normal market.
3 to 4 months.
3 or 4 months. I'm sorry, you're right. Of inventory is a normal market.
Yep. And we're at that 3 months, like you said, in regards to that effective months. And again, that's a normal, whatever normal is. That's that normal kind of market. Or even that 3 to 6 months, because I've sort of kind of had that same teaching as well. We've had that understanding that if we're in that 3 to 6 kind of months, we should be almost a little bit more of a balanced market. Though we have, sellers that are thinking one thing and we have buyers that are thinking another thing. That is what I call a normal market. So sellers are on one page, buyers on a different page completely. That's what I think is normal. And that's our job to get in the middle and bring them together. So
exactly.
So with that,
find people that wanna. So
exactly.
If you wanna, give us a call.
Exactly.
The other interesting thing, though, too, is the median price is still, 475,000, up a little bit, 0.09% from September, but up almost 6% from the prior October. So
it's a big thing.
Kind of a stable type of market. We haven't had a lot of big jumps. So that 475 seems to be right where we've been for the last 3 months.
Exactly. And again, Les, like we've said before in our other videos, this 475 is we're back to that kind of, I think it was 2022, 2023
Mm-hmm.
numbers where we did have that huge increase in price where we got up to almost 485,000 here in Las Vegas. We had that drop for a
Yep.
couple of years that plummeted us down to 425. We
Yes.
have now recovered from that 425.
Mm-hmm.
See
We've
my
creeped
pot.
back up,
Exactly. See my Pottery Barn
but
email.
it hasn't been an acceleration like it was in 22.
Exactly. Exactly.
It wasn't a
But
rapid acceleration and then just a slowdown. It's been a slow climb, which I think, I mean, I'm not an economist, I've just been around for a while,
mhm,
that gives us more of a stable market, which is what I've been saying pretty
mhm,
much all year long.
yeah.
The other thing that we want to look at too are the number of units sold under 30 days. That's down a bit, but not a significant bit. It's down from September, which was 61.5%, selling in that first 30 days, down to 58.9%. These
Okay.
are not huge drops.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a bigger drop from October of last year at
Mhm.
67.2% of the market selling in the first 30 days. Um, so, what that tells me is that if your house is priced correctly, you'll be sold in that first 30 days.
Yeah.
The other thing that we need to take a look at too is the availability, including offers. And I think that's an 8,000 figure.
Okay.
Um, so,
And
again,
that's when
go
that one it
ahead.
looks like it says it's 8,060. Is that number that's available that includes those offers? So yeah, for sure.
Includes offers.
Mhm.
Yes. So, again, I think that if that's a pricing issue,
Mhm.
and of course, we don't know what those numbers will be until they close.
Correct. Yeah. Because taking us back a little bit, like you said, when we price these properties, when we follow what the market is saying, when we present to our clients what is happening in their area, because each area is going to be very different.
Mm-hmm.
We can have the city of Las Vegas, but we're going to have different markets within different neighborhoods within Las Vegas. So certain markets you really want to make sure you're understanding and sitting down with us as professionals. We're reviewing those numbers with you because, like Leslie was saying, in the first 30 days down here again, we are still seeing 58% of those properties are still moving here in the first 30 days.
Yeah.
58.9%. That's still a big number. We still just have got to get to the point where we are listening to the market. We're getting our clients to that right price. And like you said as well, Leslie, with the availability number here that we're looking at, that availability number 8,060. But Les, look at this number below it. Of those properties that are in offers, as far as the median price of units available, that number
Yeah.
525,000. Speak to that a little bit, because that's a big difference.
Well, that is a good difference. And I will say again, we don't know what they're actually closing for.
Correct. Because right now, so just to clarify that again, that 525,000 is the median price of all the offers and all the properties that are out there. That's the median right now. These are not closed properties. These are
Correct.
not factual. This is now what the market is stating. We're at 425,000. That means that we have sellers out there that are listing their properties at a median price of around 525. When in actual price, the market again is telling us that we are more around a $475,531 price point. That's close to $50,000 difference in regards
Yes.
to what sellers would like versus what the actual market is doing. It
Mhm.
does not mean doomsday. We are not talking
Oh
doomsday.
no, not at all.
We're not talking the sky is falling. We are not talking that our market is crashing. We're not doing any of that. But we do need to know the reality of what people are expecting and what the market is delivering. We are a little bit below what is actually happening. So again, that's why pricing is so important. Again, we have 8,000 something properties in on the market, in offers, all that kind of great stuff. And that's averaging around 525,000. But our average, true average, as far as the true stats, the numbers are in. The numbers are in. The true
Yeah,
stats that 475,005.
yeah. And that's October sales.
And we've got to make sure that we're adjusting and that we are seeing that. Again, it does not mean that we are starting to fall. Of course, we know we just talked about with the election being done and everything else. There's so many different thoughts and processes in regards to what people will think when a particular candidate is elected. I believe that we had a few economists sort of kind of give input in regards to what they believe will happen with the market. I think that next year it was maybe Fannie Mae that had the idea that or the thought process that we would be getting below that 6%
Yep,
as far as the mortgage rates and all those different types of things. So
yep.
who knows what any of that is going to be dealing with. But speak to that
Well,
a little bit.
it's too early to tell what that Trump win will mean for mortgage rates.
Mhm,
But we know we've got to look at the economic data.
mhm.
Um, and just a reminder that presidents don't directly control interest rates.
Correct.
Okay. Economy 101, bad economic news, pandemics, recessions, high unemployment, etc., usually lowers rates, while good news usually raises rates.
Right.
So, some investors believe that Trump's presidency will boost the economy,
Mhm.
that causing the yield on the 10-year Treasury bond, often linked to mortgage rates, to rise to its highest level since July, last night after the election.
Right.
So again, it's too early to tell.
Of course.
We do have a little bit of a jump in the FHA 30-year, 6.57. Actually, I take that back. A few days ago, it was 6.69. So these rates are still good. I don't believe, my prediction is we're not going to go back to under two interest rates. There's nothing that indicates that.
Not at all. No.
There's
We hope
nothing
people will be
indicating that. If Fannie Mae thinks that we're going to get below 6, that would be great.
Yeah.
However, time will tell. And we all know that when you're buying a home to move your family in, mortgage rates do affect your thoughts on that. However, you need to get into the market. You can always refi if rates come down considerably lower.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why it's important for people to be able to really sit down with us, do that consultation that we offer for free. We offer these consultations so that people can come in and we can base it upon what's happening for them, not what's happening externally with the president. I strongly believe that that's emotion and everything else that gets people wrapped up in that. And it's true. And and it's valid. These are valid things. We will definitely deal with that and we will definitely factor those things in. But I highly encourage people to really do those consultations, sit down with us. Let's make sure that we're looking at what's factual for you and what the factual needs and goals for you and your family are so that we can help move you forward, be that buying, selling, and whatever that may be. So with that, Les, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want to jump in there before I get these free folks back their time?
I don't think so. Again, holidays or no holidays, if you've got people out that are buying, these are truer buyers, meaning nobody wants to be shopping for anything but their Christmas during Christmas time. So if you've got buyers, or when you've got buyers milling about looking at property, they're more serious. So if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, don't wait till January when historically our inventory rises. You will have more competition in January than you do now in November and December. So if you're thinking about getting your house on the market, give us a call. Go ahead and pull that trigger because we've got more serious buyers out there right now.
100%. Good stuff, Les. I appreciate that. So, guys,
You got
again,
it.
I hope this information was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure that you reach out, but subscribe down below, tap that bell like we always say. And with that, guys, again, thank you, Les. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
See ya.